Namaste, friends. This is the Zodiac reading for July 2022 for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome too. So, this is a general reading for July 2022. Please take what resonates and leave in peace what doesn't as a message for someone else. I have been guided to framework this reading using three components of the quantum oracle, and we'll be using people, or the cycle, people, and events. So the first thing we're going to do is choose, pull a card for what cycle you may be in for the month of July, and then we'll build the reading based upon that. They said this one. Ooh, decrease. Number 4, cycle. This could be decrease in a really positive way. It could be kind of decreasing complications is what I'm hearing. Decreasing complications. Decreasing, it could be decreasing clutter. It could be, just kind of decreasing the amount of chaos in your life. But let's see. We're going to pull from the Sacred Traveler. Let's get some more information on this cycle. This has not come up in any of the Zodiac readings yet. So, Scorpio, this is a decrease. What are we decreasing? Let's get some more energy. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. So there's a decrease in expansion. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. There has been kind of a consistent theme in the readings of resolving some sort of issue, something that you felt trapped in, that has, there's something that's lingering that's kind of an, in some cases, a deception or an illusion. And this is the month that you finally deal with it. All right, let's pull some tarot. This is Secrets of the Tarot. Clear the past, heal the present, and expand your horizons. But there's something that needs to, it feels like you're tightening your circle. Yeah, Knight of Wands. There's some sort of important, it says important document, important letter. Two of Wands. Movement. This could be some sort of journey, but it's also something very intentional. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Two of Wands, which is Three of Wands, which is manifesting what you expect to manifest out of this situation. And Seven of Swords. Oh my. In this deck, this is the most positive, the highest card in the minor arcana. It says plans, hopes, and a wish card. This is a really positive card in this deck. And it looks like you're just taking what you need and going, you're not taking more than you need. You have what you need. But in traditional tarot decks, this is kind of a sign of deception, malicious intent, lying, misdeeds. So the underlying energy is that there is this misdeed that needs to be dealt with, and that has shown up in all the readings. There's something that is left unresolved, and it needs to be cleared so that you can heal the present, and that you can have this expansion. So this is something that might need to be something about the decrease. You have to decrease something in order to manifest something new. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. deception, frustration, jealousy. Okay, so it could be that you need to decrease somebody in your circle. Let's check out the people and see what that might be referring to. Because it feels like you're going to have to let go of somebody who's not being totally honest with you. So that you can heal it. You're just going to have to resolve the issue, let it go, heal it, and then you're going to have this expansion. But this is somebody that's probably going to have to not be in your circle of friends. They're a frenemy. The loving woman. This came up in the Cancer reading. And it could be, I'm just going to say, this card could mean two things. You're going to have somebody come into your life who is loving and supportive and, you know, is like a soul sister, or it could be a feminine life partner coming in. Or it could be the deception. That this person is pretending to be a loving woman. I'd like to think along the positive, because we have this very loving figure here to help you heal. Because this is gonna, the revelation of this deception is gonna sting a little bit. This is the, actually, is that what I'm, nope. No, they wanted me to use a different card. Okay. I'm going to use the Animal Oracle. That little puppy in her lap kept... Animal. Okay. Monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. And trust in the support of the universe. You have two cards here of couple energy. With Archangels Michael and Faith and Archangel Raphael. But look at how the heart chakras are lit up. You might want to check that Cancer reading, because that was about keeping the heart chakra open. But look at both of those couples have their heart chakra really open. This deer has her third eye open. Let's pull some tarot on that. This is the Animal Tarot. And that deck was the Archangel Animal Oracle. What about this loving woman? What is this loving woman about, please? I said pick up the card that stayed on the table. Seven of Cups. It's time to stop procrastinating and make decisions so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do some research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. So whatever the situation is that needs to be resolved so that you can heal, clear it away out of your energetic field. You need to do it through a loving, even if that means detaching with love. Here we have the Three of Wands, Three of Spring. Stop and take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing on your past successes. It is appropriate to put yourself on the back, pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. Yeah, it's definitely something. And this has come up in every single reading except for Aries, I believe. There is something lingering that is going to bubble to the surface. And I think that's been coming out in kind of the daily readings as well. All of a sudden my throat is like... Excuse me. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. Then you're going to pat yourself on the back for the accomplishments, but there is something kind of crazy. All right, let's see what event this might be tied to that would give us more clarity. But in all the readings, after the resolution of this lingering, this is like a deep-rooted in your life issue. And it feels as though you're going to have to, you might have a little bit of decrease, but what I'm feeling is you need to treat this kind of like a compassionate business transaction. This could be very emotional, but if you get very emotional about it, it's only going to create more, it's going to be a more painful process. But if you just kind of diligently do your research, make your best decision, analyze it, but don't overanalyze it, and make a decision based upon, your action should be based in love and compassion, but it doesn't mean that you compromise your boundaries. If you have to let somebody go, you let somebody go. A creative endeavor. So here we have this creative endeavor again. And this might be this is then where you're expanding your horizons. Whatever it is, there's going to be a contraction in your circle of some sort. And it's either going to be a contraction of your finances, it's going to be a contraction of your circle, and there is something here that isn't as it seems, and it needs to be dealt with so that you can clear it and heal it. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So even though you're going to have to make a tough decision here, there is going to be a tough decision to make. You need to do it through, not to be what I'm hearing is don't be vindictive. You're going to have the opportunity to be vindictive, but don't be. That's only going to invite negative karma in your life. This is something that needs to be cleared. So see it from that perspective, so that you can then, if you have this decrease, once you address that situation, you now can then expand through this creative endeavor. You're going to have a series of accomplishments you can be proud of, but make it from the energy of kindness, ownership. You acknowledge that your misdeeds and accomplishments alike. Learn to love them all as lessons. So we have several cards indicating some accomplishments, and maybe it's this creative endeavor. But there's also something not aligned for the needs to be an alignment. I'm going to pull that card there. There's something that needs to be aligned for the divine nature in you that I'm hearing. It needs to be aligned with your divinity, and it's not. And that's why you're getting, it's a deception. It's some sort of maliciousness. Two of Cups, peace of mind, the joining of two people. Okay. Feels like once this is resolved, there's a new beginning in your kind of relationship. It's like you're focusing on the positive relationships and not the negative relationships. Since you'll be at a higher vibration, you may be bringing in somebody else into your life as a higher vibration. Could be a soulmate, a relationship of some sort. Could be that loving woman comes in. Interesting. Check out the Cancer reading. Yeah. Ace of Swords, frustrations, double-edged sword, a hollow victory. It's almost like this is, whatever this situation is you're not going to feel good about it. You're just going to have to release it and heal yourself. Yeah, King of Wands. Restless, outspoken, and ambitious. Well, we have lots of card of achievement here. Somebody's speaking their truth. Seven of Cups again. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvements. So this could be about money, but it just feels, I don't know. It's come up in all the readings. There's lingering energy that needs to be brought up and resolved. And it's the second half of 2022 that this is going to rear its ugly head. So heads up from Spirit. But the outcome, it's going to be an unpleasant situation, but it's going to allow you to clear it. It's something that's present in your life. Okay, this is the Lover's Oracle. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Ooh, so here we have this relationship where and this is the person not just agreeing. They're just saying, this is my truth. This is my perspective. And, you know, if there have been some misdeeds on your part, it's time to take ownership for them because you need to clear it. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Could be that this is concerning a twin flame. It definitely could be clearing something in the twin flame energy. I'm going to pull this card, but I'm going to put the rest back. Romance. Let's put that over here. Cupid's arrow strikes. It might be the clearing of the past in a twin flame relationship, because twin flame relationships are very challenging, and this could be what's coming up, is that there's some sort of challenge, and there was something hidden that was a deception in the past that's going to, you know, come to the surface to be released. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So what they're saying is don't jump, you know, don't be reactive in this relationship. This is a very interesting reading. It definitely has something to do with some sort of creative endeavor and some success and accomplishments and some jealousy. And maybe being focused on the wrong thing. But in the end, it's going to balance the relationship. And then you're going to be kind of ignited inside to really see your potential. But this is something that definitely needs to be healed, because if you look, she's dipping her hand into the water and then she's letting the water run through her hands as a release of emotions. This is an emotional issue that needs to be healed and released. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope it helps. Namaste.